Howdy guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at an overview of the interface of FlexiPRINT, and this will be part 1. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, if we head into the program here, so now once we're in the program, we'll be met by a welcome screen with some basic tutorials. I've just cancelled that, but then right away let's jump into the actual user interface, or the interface we'll be using. There's quite a few different things, but some of it's quite universal that you might notice throughout different programs. So first of all, we have our main menu on top here. This is a great place where you're going to find all the features that is on your actual design will be in these menus. So a lot of these things like new, save, all of that you'll be able to find under these menus, and then they are also specialized for specific things. So we've got a menu just for text, so all your text related things you can find in here, and then so forth. So this will be a very handy menu. We'll come back to this often, especially seeing that not everything that's on these toolbars will be found, or not everything in these menus will be found on the actual toolbars. So some of it we will have to go inside these menus. It can be a bit intimidating at first, but you can kind of just see this as a drawer with a lot of different files in there. They've categorized it nicely, so if we have to, we'll get it, but some of these features not that useful in the sense of you use it often, and that is why they left them inside these drawers. Then next up, we've got our toolbars. So we've got the two ones. We've got our primary one, or our main toolbar, which is on top here. This is also where all our main operators will happen. So like I said, saving, opening, exporting, copy paste, and a lot of our floating panels will also locate under this. Then to the left of that, we've got our toolbar secondary, and this will be where all your tools is located that you'll normally use for either navigation or actual design. So as you can see, we've got the text tool here, we've got selection, some curves, then we've got shapes, we've got color pickers, and so forth. This is also a handy toolbar which we'll be using often, so you always want this one right on hand. Then another one which we overlook often, but it's very important, is our guides. So as you can see, we've got these two rulers here, left and right, or should I rather say top and left. So the one a ruler will be for horizontal, and the other ruler will be for the vertical. So this is nice if you need to do exact measurements. So as we can see here on the right, if I zoom in here for you guys, then we can nicely see here it says centimeters, so we know which measurement we're working in. And then we can obviously adjust this to anything else, so we can have this inches, millimeters, and so forth, so we can actually know this rulers are working in accordance. So this is also a very fancy tool, which we'll go into all of these into more depth. This is just the overview, so you kind of know where's what located. Then underneath that, we've got our swatches, which is over here. So this is a nice quick way where we can select colors, pre-made ones, and then I know in some cases you can make your own custom swatches. So if you're working on perhaps a corporate design, then you can always just go and reference to these swatches with the correct colors already, so you don't have to manually go set it up every time. You could just quickly go through your workflow and use them. But yeah, otherwise that is part 1. In the second part, we'll be running through some other elements on the actual user interface. And then this should just be about a 2-part little mini series on the user interface. But before we go to part 2, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.